Hello, I didn't see you there. Welcome back, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. We're diving back in. I've decided today to forego the drafting phase. I really wanted to focus up, and I wanted to change my luck because, as you know, if you've been following the show, I can't open a good rare to save my life. And I'm happy to say the technique has already paid off. In Pack 2, already being in green, we opened Kura, the Boundless Sky, a mythic rare. This is 3 green for a legendary creature dragon spirit, 4/4, flying, death touch. When it dies, you choose one, search your library for up to 3 land cards, reveal them, put them in your hand and shuffle, or make an XX green spirit creature token where X is the number of lands you control. Very, very good. We also opened, that's the only rare that we have in our deck. I mean, it is a good one, but we also have, in my opinion, the Mythic Uncommon Blossom Prancer. Also 3 green for a 4/4 reach. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You get a creature or enchantment from among them, put it in your hand, put the rest on bottom. Or if you don't want to do that, or you don't find one, you gain 4 life. I think it is an absolutely incredible card. So we are rocking a green, white, blue enchantment, cycling, recursion style deck. The main engine of the deck is 3 copies of Geothermal Kami, 3 and a green for a 4/3 spirit. When it ETBs, return an enchantment you control to its owner's hand. If you do, gain 3 life. And boy, do we have some enchantments. We have lots and lots of sagas, Heir of Enlightenment, a couple Michigo's Reign of Truth, Azusa's Mini Journey, the Fall of Lord Konda, which is like the perfect target for Geothermal Kami because it kills a creature when it comes into play. But we also have 3 copies of Spirited Companion. This is a 2-mana 1/1 enchantment creature dog. When it ETBs, draw a card. So that paired with Geothermal, 3 copies of both. So we're going to be drawing lots of cards, I hope, with this little combination. Other than that, we have a nice high end. We have Kura the Boundless Sky, Blossom Prancer, also a Walking Skyscraper, and a Mirror Shell Crab at 7 and 8 drops. And we have 2 Orochi Merge Keepers, 2-mana 1/1s that tap to add a green mana, which is fantastic. So I gotta say, this is the deck I'm most excited to play that I've drafted so far, in before we go 0 and 3. But let's just find out what happens, shall we? See you in game 1. Getting to it quick. We go first. We have a turn 1 Ninja's Kunai, 2 Spirited Companions, and a Geothermal Kami. Absolutely yes, please. What an absurd opening hand. We'll go Plains, Ninja's Kunai. They go Swamp, Dockside Chef. 1-mana 1/2. They can pay 2 to sack an artifact or a creature to draw a card. That's pretty good. We drew our mythic rare. Okay. Well, this is looking okay so far. Play our Spirited Companion, draw a card. We drew an Heir of Enlightenment. This is a beautiful thing. They play Go Shintai of Boundless Figure. This one is a 1/1 Trampler, a shrine. At the beginning of their end step, they can pay 1 and put a counter on it, a shrine. Okay, they're attacking us with their chef. So now it's 19 to 20. So now we have a choice, because we could equip and kill their Go Shintai. We don't really need to do that this second, though. I think instead what we're going to do, we're going to play an Era of Enlightenment. Let's us scry 2. Got a land and an Azusa's Mini Journeys. Azusa's is a little bit slow from this point, but we'll happily take the land. Then we'll equip the Companion, and we'll go ahead and attack them. If they just want to trade for our Spirited Companion, that's fine. They don't, of course. So it's 19 to 19. Okay, they're hitting us for 2. Then they played an Automated Artificer, taps for mana for artifacts. Then they paid up for their Go Shintai of Boundless Vigor, which we're going to kill on this turn. So we gain some life from our Heir of Enlightenment, tied at 19 still. We'll play a Tranquil Cove, gain another life. Then I think we'll just keep up mana for our Ninja's Kunai. No reason to run that out now. Instead, we'll just play another Spirited Companion and draw another card. And pass the turn. Play a return to action. Till end of turn, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink, and when this creature dies, return to the battlefield. So I'm just gonna kill it with my kunai. Unless they have something really weird in hand. They activate Dockside Chief and draw a card. I mean, that's kind of pointless of them to throw away their return to action. They attack us for 1. We drew Blossom Prancer, which is quite nice. And now we have Geothermal Commies, which are ready to go off here. We can play 1 this turn. Return our Spirited Companion to hand. No attacks. Next turn, we've got options. We could do another Geothermal Kami. We could go Orochi Merge Keeper plus Spirited Companion. If we draw a land, we have Kura the Boundless Sky or Blossom Prancer. Like, life is looking good. They play Nezumi Blade Blesser, which gets Death Touch and Menace if they have respectively an artifact or enchantment, which they have both. So 3 mana 3/2 Death Touch Menace. It's nothing to sneeze at. I don't see them attacking us from this position though. Kind of just want to draw a land and play a Kura. We didn't get it though. So now what do we want to do? Got 4 mana. I guess we want to try to hit a land drop, don't we? So let's go Spirited Companion, draw another card. We do hit a land, so that's very good. And we can now also play Orochi Merge Keeper. Give us some extra mana to play with for next turn. Do we want to attack with anything? I don't think so. Just pass to them. They play a Mythic rare. Kodama of the West Tree. 3/3 reach. Modified creatures they have trample. When a modified creature they control deals combat damage, they get a basic land. Interesting. They don't have any of those yet, but that's still a good card. We could complete it. Tamiyo's completion. Right now we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. And we can't, no matter what we do, we can't do multiple things, unfortunately. We have 4 drops and 5 drops in hand. Well, in that case, I think we just go for a Kura the Boundless Sky, which will let us start smashing them. Do we want to attack at this point? Could attack with the Geothermal Kami, and then they'd have to give up one of their creatures. You know what? That actually seems okay. They're going to trade their Blade Blesser for it. I'm very happy to get a Death Touch Menace off the battlefield. Next turn, they play Grafted Growth, giving them a +1/+1 counter. And their land makes an extra mana, but they already had a lot of mana. They're attacking with a 4/4. It's 22-19. We'll just take it. They ninjutsu it, so they threw away that counter. But they put in a Biting Palm ninja, which is very good. It's a 3/3 menace. When it deals combat damage to a player, remove a menace counter from it. If you do, reveal a hand, and they exile a card. So they take our Blossom Prancer. I mean, I don't know how good that was. They hit us for 3. Do we just complete 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We have 8 mana now, so we can. It's just a 3/3 though. Just go to attacks first. Just hit him for 4. Go to damage. It's 19-15. We can play our Geothermal Kami. Get back our Spirited Companion. Gain some life. Go back to 22. Play Spirited Companion. Draw another card. Got a land. Very good. Opponent replays their Kodama of the West Tree. Attacking us with a 3/3. Which would make us discard a card. They have 1 card in hand. Just block with a 1/1. Yeah, we'll just block with a 1/1. They played a combat trick. Jukai Preserver. Channeled it. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 creatures they control. That's really not very impressive to me. Alright, next. We'll attack them for... how much? You know what? Just for 4 right now. The geothermal Kami as well. You know what? I kind of like that. If they want to trade their Kodama for our 4/3, they don't. They're just giving us a 1/3. That works for me. They're going to sacrifice it to draw a card with their chef. We're going to go ahead and... do we want to complete something right now? Because the thing is, they're going to hit us with their 4/4 on their turn, so let's go ahead and complete the Kodama, which will also rob it of its abilities. Now, they probably still want to hit us with their Biting Palm because we have a card in hand, but it's just a land. Okay, so they channeled a Bamboo Archer, so they're killing our thing. So we're going to get a big Spirit Creature. Then they play Chain Flail Centipede, which sucks. Gain a life. Now we're going to attack with our 8/8 Spirit Creature. They blocked. It's 20-11 right now. Played a land. Sacrifice the chef just to draw a card. Unless they got something good. The death knell is ringing for them. They played Careful Cultivation, which gives +1/+3 to their Biting Palm, and they're attacking with it. And they surrender. I was going to say, that move makes no sense to me. But they just didn't draw anything. GG. So far, so good. And let us give thanks where we should, because our Mythic Rare really pulled its weight there. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, a Mastery Orb? Hello? Alright, well, 1-0. See you in Game 2 after the break.
Do you love watching movies? Do you hate watching movies? Boy oh boy, do I have the show for you. On Watching Movies, April and Kenny watch movies. Instant classics like Pride and Prejudice and The Mummy. Despicable gutter trash like Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Divisive, controversial picks like 2001, A Space Odyssey. Each month our hosts discuss and analyze a movie, then put out a watch-along commentary track. Enticing. Whether you like watching movies or hate watching movies, you'll love Watching Movies with April and Kenny. Now streaming on your favorite platform.
Okay, round 2. This hand looks okay. Only 2 lands, but a 1-drop Ninja's Kunai, 2-drop Spirited Companion or Orochi Mergekeeper for the ramp, a Season of Renewal for late game, but a Geothermal Kami. This looks perfectly fine, especially because we're going to be drawing, so we get an additional land, which we do. Alright, land, Kunai, pass. Opponent has played a mountain so far. They go plains. We're happy about that. Drew a tapped land. We're going to play a plains, and since they have 2 mana up, they could have a Kami's Flare for removal. We're not going to play our Merge Keeper. We're going to play our Spirited Companion. 1/1, draw a card. If they want to kill this creature, they can go absolutely bananas. Go Sky, go nuts. Yeah, so they play a Flame Discharge. Not a Kami's Flare, but basically the same thing. We use a removal spell to kill our 1/1, drew us a card, so... Now they have 4 cards to our 7. They played a Peerless Samurai, 3 mana, 2/3 menace. When a Samurai or Warrior they control attacks alone, the next spell they cost is 1 less. Yeah, sure. We're going to play our Thornwood Falls, gain a life, then play our Orochi Mergekeeper. They attack us for 2. So they're going to get a discount on a spell. They could make something happen here. It's 19-20. Do they have a sick 5-drop? They're hesitating. Okay, so they missed a land drop, so they got to play a 4-drop instead. A Scrapyard Steelbreaker. It was a 3/4. Yeah, that's totally fine. We have 5 mana now. think we're going to equip our Merge Keeper. We're going to go ahead and activate it. Oh, but we could double activate. Yeah, we're just going to sacrifice. We're going to kill their Peerless Samurai. They're screwed on mana. We don't want to make their things cost less. It's 19 to 20. We're doing okay. They're stuck on mana. They play another Flame Discharge, killing our Orochi. This is all fine by us, because now we can go land, Season of Renewal. Choose both options, get both our creatures back. Wait. This UI. Okay, so we lost out on a creature there because of the UI. That's cool. I love that. We have drawn a lot of land. So we have 5 land in play. We have 4 more in our hand after all of this. Opponent's hitting us for 3. It's fine. It's 13 to 20. They're still stuck on lands. They played Dragonfly Suit. Okay, we drew a Fall of Lord Conda, which is good. We're going to play Geothermal Kami, however. Bounce back our Spirit. Gain 3 life. It's 16 to 20. Replay our Spirit. Draw a card. Got another Geothermal Kami. Very good. Very good. Wonder if our opponent's going to start piloting. They played another Kami Flare. Okay, took out our Geothermal Kami. A little sacrilegious. Played a Reinforced Ronin. Crewed their Dragonfly Suit. They're going to be attacking us for 6. No blocks. And they're really getting a lot of value off of only having 3 lands. We drew another Spirited Companion. So I think we'll play a Companion. Draw a card, see what our options are. We drew Kura, the Boundless Sky. This is our 4/4 Flying Death Touch Mythic. So, yeah. We'll play that. Go ahead and attack with a 1/1. It's 10 to 19. But now we have a 4/4 Flying Death Touch. And what are they going to do? Okay, they played an Unstoppable Ogre. Enters the battlefield, target creature can't block. Okay, so they're making our Kura unable to block. They played their Reinforced Ronin again. Crewing their Dragonfly Suit. Okay, so they're attacking us for a total of 8. So at this point, we're going to be blocking 3 damage with a Spirited Companion. It's 5 to 19. I think we're doing okay, honestly. Okay, so let's Fall of Lord Conda. Kill their ogre. Oh, excuse me. What did we just kill? Exile target creature an opponent controls with mana value. God, these cards. And then what? We don't really want to attack into them with our 4/4 flyer because we need to block their flyer. So I think instead we're going to play a Geothermal Kami and bounce our Conda. Oh, it's a tough decision here. Do we bounce our Conda? Yeah, probably. Just bounce our removal spell back. Now, do we smack them for 4 in the air, or do we just sit back? I think we just sit back. We're at 8 health. That's not wise for us to be smashing into them at this point. If they want to remove our Kura, we're going to get a giant blocker. They play their Ronin. They pilot their Dragonfly Suit. They attack, we're just going to block. It seems like they have a combat trick, but... Yep, these Wanderer's Intervention, kill this thing. We're just going to get our Spirit. The creature goes back to hand. We drew another Spirited Companion, which is good. We're at 8. Oh man, I would love to kill their creature. They're 4-1. But instead we're going to play Chico's Reign of Truth, giving +1/+1 for each artifact we control, or enchantment. It's just going to be +1/+1. Or no, sorry, +2/+2. Let's give it to our Geothermal Kami. So it's a 6/5 now. Go to combat. Swing with all 3. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, how are they not going to block something here? Got an 8/8. They just took it all. They go to 4. Maybe they have something in hand. We're going to play another Spirited Companion. Draw a card. We drew a Blossom Prancer, which is very good. If we can make it to next turn. Oh, we have a land. Let's go ahead and play it. I'm going to play our 4/4 Reach. And we can choose to try to find a creature, or we can just gain 4 life. We're just going to decline and gain 4 life. So it's 12-4 now. And how are they ever going to kill us from this position? It's 12-4. They just have a bunch of piddly little dorks. They could play a rare on us. It's basically their only option. Otherwise, they are done for. Even if they play a rare, we have the Fall of Lord Konda. Let's say they play some sick 4-drop, 4 or 5-drop even. We just Fall of Lord Konda and kill them. Opponent is staring at our board, realizing they are completely hosed. There's no hope. They play their Ronin. They play Gift of Wrath. And enchantment. It gets +2/+2 in Menace. Crewing their Dragonfly suit. They're out of mana. They're gonna attack us for 9. Block with our Prancer just to prance on. And then we just beat them to death. Yeah. Cool play. Alright, guess what? Mythic Dragons are good. Mythic Dragons are good. Fall of Konda is an A card. Blossom Prancer is an A card, I swear. I'm so mad that did not get an A in the review. Alright, we're 2-0. Let's continue. Alright, this hand. We go first. We have 3 lands, double Spirited Companion, a Mirror Shell Crab as a counterspell, and then a Kura the Boundless Sky. You know, the mana's a little dicey, but with 2 Spirited Companions, this looks fine to me. Tell you what, having triple Spirited Companion is just so good in this deck. Triple Spirited Companion, triple Geothermal Kami. That is nasty. Opponent goes for a mountain. We drew a Ninja's Canai, which is a little bit sad, but what can you do? Okay, we drew a Moon Snare Specialist, excuse me. They play a Tawashi Songshaper. This is a 2-mana 2/1 artifact creature, human artificer. When another artifact comes into play, it gets +1/+0. That doesn't seem super good to me. So we're going to... Normally I would say attack, and then they would be hesitant to block, but people just don't care about blocking, so instead we're going to go Ninja Kunai, another Spirited Companion, and we're going to pass. We still haven't drawn an additional land past our opening hand, but we did get an Azusa's Mini Journeys. Okay, they play Containment Construct and an Iron Apprentice. So they're hitting us for 4 with a 4/2. We could just double block. Yeah, I think so. I think that was okay. And now we've got 4 mana available. Could play Azusa's Mini Journeys, but kind of sucks because we don't have any additional lands to play this turn. Or we could keep up Mirror Shell Crab, the counterspell part of it. Oh boy. I think we just stop them from doing stuff. We're going to play Moon Snare, uses our mana efficiently, bounce their Containment Construct. Look, I'm not thrilled about it, you're not thrilled about it, but Opponent is mono red so far. Playing another Song Shaper. Replaying their Containment Construct. Okay, whatever. Okay, we're on 5, and now we have a Kura the Boundless Sky. Don't really see a reason not to play it. Should we attack first? Offer a trade? Yeah, I think we're going to attack. I would trade with either their Containment Construct or their Song Shaper. Yeah, they're trading with the Construct. That's fine, because we're going to play Kura the Boundless Sky. I mean, it's ridiculous. Let's say they have a removal spell this turn. It gives us a 5/5 creature. It's really bad for them. Double attacking us with a 1/1 and a 2/2. Do we just go for a block here? It's 20-20. I'm going to say no blocks. This might be greeding out a little bit. They played Circuit Mender. 2/3, enters battlefield, you gain 2 life. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Okay, so they didn't have anything. Good. Okay, so now what do we want to do? I think we're going to... Should we attack them? We drew a Geothermal Kami. We're going to go ahead and attack. Zeus's Mini Journeys. This has been the least impressive saga I've seen so far. But we also haven't seen it in our opening hand. Play Geothermal Kami, which is a 4/3. And we just offer to block some stuff. We could hold up Mirror Shell Crab, which can counter something they play. Let's just play the Geothermal Kami. It's just a decent blocker. Like, it's going to hold back their Iron Apprentice, holds back their Circuit Mender, just holds back their entire board. They play Brute Suit. It's a vehicle, it's a 4/3. They're just attacking with everything. Alright. Just going to block the Iron Apprentice. No, because that can give its counter to something. Feels like they have something in hand. We're going to block and trade with the Song Shaper, I think. They played Ambitious Assault, so it's 10-18 now. I mean, whatever. I don't really care about any of this. We're just going to attack, I think, with our 4/4. Then play an Zeus's Mini Journeys. We're going to take some damage here. I mean, it's possible we could just die. I'm not saying that's not possible. It is possible. We have a counterspell available in Mirror Shell Crab. If we don't die, we're going to be gaining some life, getting a 3/3 eventually, playing some big stuff. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand. I mean, okay, so they go Unstoppable Ogre. 3 mana, 4/1. A creature is unblockable this turn. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any creatures in play, so go nuts, pal. This ogre's unstoppable! Whoa, look out! Okay, they're hitting us for 7 this turn. That doesn't feel good. We're at 3. It does not feel good. We gain 3 life, though, from our Azusas. So it's 6-14. Now, we can equip Ninja's Kunai to Kura, which lets us block next turn and kill a creature. Or we can play a 5/7 creature and have a 4/4 creature in play. I think that's tough. I think we're going to equip. The reason we're equipping is that now we can block and kill a creature and have a counter spell up if they have something ridiculous. Okay, they just had to land. So I think we're good. They're crewing. Let's resolve that. And now we'll pass to attackers. Okay, so they're attacking with their 4/1 and their 4/3. So let's go ahead and go to blockers first. Block their 2/3 and then kill their 4-1 or their 4-3? Probably kill their 4-3. Kill the creature? Or the... Nah, let's kill the 4-1. Because they have to tap a creature to make their brute suit work. I mean, we're in a tough position here now. Because it's 2-14. Azusa's Many Journeys turns into a 3-3. Thank God. Play a land. And then do we just play a Walking Skyscraper? Yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, attack with our 4-4 flyer, because we've got to start doing damage. Play our 8-8 Walking Skyscraper. It has hexproof. And now, what are you going to do? You got to do something crazy this turn to kill us. They didn't. Okay, sweet. So next, they're at 10. If we swing out, that's not going to do it. So next, okay, go to combat, hit with our 4-4. They're at 6, and then what? I think we're going to play our Geothermal Kami, hold up our Mirror Shell in case something crazy happens. Do we want to return an enchantment to our hand? You know, we could. We could return our Azusa and gain 3 more life. You know what? We do. They surrender. Hell yeah. That's what Maryland does. Geothermal commies and gaining life. Yes. Yes. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful beginning. This is 3 wins. You know, I'm going to come back to this deck in a while, and we're going to see what happens. It's a good start. It's a good beginning. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.